Here is the dogs panting, and maybe like their collar tags jingling a little bit, like tiny, tiny, tiny sounds. Their paw prints, their paws landing on snow. It's just this beautiful, subtle sound, and everything else is completely silent.
Racing across the wilderness may sound fun, but turning a regular dog into a racer doesn't happen overnight. It takes years of training.
Sled dogs aren't like a snowmobile. They don't get like parked in the garage in the summer. So all year round you're working with them. So in the summer we would do free running. Like I take them out in the woods and they're just running loose while I drive an ATV. Or they're swimming in a lake.
Long-distance sled dog racing has never been an event at the Winter Olympics, but short-distance sledding did make an appearance at the 1932 edition of the Games as a showcase event.
Obviously, I would love to see distance mushing in the Olympics. It often takes weeks. A race takes weeks, and so it's hard to imagine a single Olympic event that takes weeks at a time. Like maybe they could send off the teams during the opening ceremonies, and then at the end see who emerges.
Welcome back to ABC News Live. First, NASA is delaying Artemis 2's moon launch after citing issues during rehearsal. On its website, NASA says it ended the wet dress rehearsal early due to a liquid hydrogen leak. Now NASA says it's targeting March for the mission and says astronauts will be released from quarantine. Let's bring in retired NASA astronaut Terry Virts for more on this. Hi Terry, thanks for joining us. So how do these rehearsals usually play out, and what do you make of the delay?
Well, this is a big deal. This is a massive rocket. The SLS rocket is almost 6 million pounds, and they want to practice everything. And you can imagine a 6 million pound rocket, there's a lot of valves, there's a lot of pipes, there's a lot of computers, and all of that stuff has to go right. So with 5 minutes left, they're just seeing a leak in the liquid hydrogen. That's one of the rocket propellants. It's very cold. It's more than 400 degrees below zero, so it's almost down to absolute zero. And here in Texas, we just had a freeze, and my hose was leaking, so I'm sure that there's a lot of hoses that are potentially, they have to really check out. So you want to be safe with this. It is a rocket fuel. It burns very hot. It's very dangerous, and they did the smart thing and stopped it, and they're going to wait to fix it and make sure it's safe in the next launch window, which is next month.
Now, NASA's blog says engineers pushed through several challenges during this two-day test, and they met many of the planned objectives. So what happens now as they prepare for launch?
Well, a couple of things. The technical problems, why did the leak occur? There were several different leaks and bolts that they have to check out, so they're going to go make sure that those are